Hi guys, it's Tom from Game On here. As part of our commitment to make sure kids stay physically active, what I have done is I've created 6 different football skills that you can now do from home. The first skill you need today is you just need a football. Okay, so what we're going to do is to just begin with, I'm going to keep the ball in my hands. When I keep the ball in my hands, I'm now going to drop the ball onto my thigh. It will then bounce back up and I've got to catch it. Now, what we don't want to do is drop the ball into my knee because it will go in a different direction. So I'm going to do nice and simple. I'm just going to drop the ball into my thigh and then I've got to see if I can catch it. So I'm going to do 5 to begin with. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you've done 5, what I want you to do is then after doing a couple of times, you're then going to jog on the spot and do it. So this time I'm going to jog on the spot, dropping from the same bit, okay, but on the balls of my feet this time. Okay, so I'm now going to do it 5 times again. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a bit of a progression, what you can do after that is you obviously can move on to your other thigh. Okay, so this time I'm going to do 5 again, but then drop it on my other thigh. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A progression after that you can also try is also dropping the ball a bit higher. So I might now stop the ball from my head and I know to drop it. Okay, so that's the first skill that I want you to practice. Right guys, the second skill you need to do today is just make sure you have the ball in front of you. I am looking to do taps on top of the ball. So what I'm going to do is just use the bottom of my foot to see if I can tap on top of the ball. So what I'm going to do is do 10 taps to begin with. So I'm just going to place my ball on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you've got the idea of that, again, this can all be done at your own speed, at your own pace. Okay, so what you can do is just see if you can do it whilst jogging. So this time I'm going to jog on the spot, but this time I'm now going to tap the ball. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As a bit of a challenge, what I want to see is if you're in between year 1 and 2, I want to see if you can make at least 5 taps on top of the ball. If you're in between year 3 and 4, I want to see if you can at least make 7. And if you're in between year 5 and 6, your job is to see if you can make it after 10 or more. Okay, again, you just have to do this at your own speed and at your own level. Right guys, the third skill today, all you need to do is just make sure you have the ball again in your hands. We are again looking to control the ball with the bottom part of our foot. So we're looking back at the second skill that we did. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have the ball in front of me. I'm going to drop the ball. When I drop the ball, I've got to see how quickly I can put my foot on top of it. Okay, so when I drop it down, I've got to see how quickly I can do it. Now I'm going to do 5 on one foot to begin with. So I'm going to go drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as a bit of a progression, what you can do is you can obviously move it to your other foot. So this time, I'm now going to use my other foot that I'm not used to, and I've got to see if I can stop it again. Again, I'm going to practice, try to do 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole point of this is you need to make sure you keep your eye on the ball at all times. As a last question for this bit, what you can do is then obviously use the top of your foot to stop it. So I'm going to have the ball back in front of me, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the ball onto my foot and it's going to stop. So I'm only going to do 3 of these to begin with. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Your challenge is to see how many you can do of each. Right guys, the fourth skill today, all you do is you need to make sure you have a little bit of space that you can dribble the ball into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my ball further away from me. I'm going to put the ball on the floor. Now what I'm going to do is to start with, I'm just going to walk and dribble my ball up, keeping the ball close to my feet. When I get to the point where I've reached the end of my area, I'm going to jump over the ball. I'm then going to twist my body, and I'm now going to go back the other way that I went. Okay? So all I do, if it's a little bit quicker, this time I'm going to dribble up, stop the ball, jump over the ball, twist around, and I'm going back to the other direction. Okay? Once you've done that a couple of times, you can then obviously do a different skill. Now what I would suggest for the older ones for you to do is to do some kind of turn. So what you could do is a drag back turn. So if I decide to dribble the ball up, okay, a little bit of speed, I then turn, I twist, and I go back. Okay, so I'm just doing a bit of a drag back. Just for another one, I'm going to dribble the ball up, keeping the ball nice and close. I'm going to stop, twist, and change direction. Again, Your job is to see, once you do start with by walking, after a couple of times, can you see if you can dribble a little bit quicker, and how many times can you do it? Right guys, the fifth skill that you'll need today, all you need to do is make sure you have the football, and you need to make sure you have 3 objects. So I have these 3 tins of food that I'm going to use. I have made a triangle. So I'm going to stand at the edge of the triangle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dribble up the ball up to either direction or straight in front of me. So what I'm going to do, nice and simple, keep the ball nice and close. When I get to the edge of the triangle, I'm not going to knock over the object. I'm now going to drag it back. So I've gone forward. I'm now going to go to my left-hand side. So I'm going to dribble the ball up with my right foot. When I dribble back, I'm going to use my left foot back in the middle. I'm back to where I was to start. If I go to the right-hand side, I'm now using my left foot. Okay, I stop. Again, with my right foot, I'm now going to drag it back. Now, what you can do is a bit of progression. Once you've done this again, this has to be all done at your own speed. Once it's a bit of progression, what you can do is then you can start jogging with the ball. So you're now going to jog up, stop the ball, drag the ball back. You then go to one side, stop the ball, drag it back with the other foot, back in the centre, drag the ball back, back there, and I'm back in the middle. Again, you've got to see how many times you can do it on either direction. Right guys, the 6th skill that we're going to do today is we're looking to dribble the ball in and out of objects. Now what I've done is I have made a line of cones that I'm going to use, but I'm also going to use tins of food. I'm going to walk the ball up using one foot, so I'm going to use my right foot because I'm third with my right foot. I'm just using both the inside and the outside of my foot. When I get to the edge, I go back round, again, using one foot. The whole point of this is to see if you can do it without knocking any of the objects over. So once I walk through maybe twice or 3 times, I'm now going to start by jogging and doing it. Okay, but when I jog and do it this time, I'm now going to use both of my feet. Okay, so when I think I need to, I'm going to use both of my feet. So I'm now going to dribble up, using both of my feet. Okay, using left, right, go round, turning. Notice how I'm keeping the ball nice and close. Okay, the whole point is to keep the ball nice and close so I can run away with myself. What I would suggest, what I would suggest for you is if you're able to do this, are you able to do this again with one foot? Next thing to do is to see if you can do it with one foot. All these skills that I've showed you today can all be done at your own speed and your own ability. Okay, so I want you to see if you can practice those. And please make sure that you're all staying safe.